friend Steve here with a few comments on the word reunion. The word came up in my consciousness because yesterday evening we had at Coffee Chat a reunion. Reunion, of course, you know, obviously there was the union before. It was a separation for some reason and a reuniting. I want to talk a little bit about this along the lines of improving the quality of our lives, because I would say that, you know, the fundamental ingredient of a reunion is a relationship, and so much of our quality of life, it revolves around relationships, right? So anytime we can increase the quality of the relationship, the greater our quality of life will be, I would guess. Now, I've had a couple of reunions that are very noteworthy. A few years back, it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago now, we had a family reunion, the first official family reunion. I come from a large family of many children, mom and dad and many children. And as adults, most of us in our 40s, you know, 40s, 50s, 30s, we got together, most of us did anyway, and it was a great time, you know, because that relationship is there, and we got along well as a family too, for the most part. And it's wonderful. I mean, you get to meet the next generation on, you know, on various different people's kids and all this sort of thing, and it just feels really good. I mean, it's great. Great relationships are always good to rub shoulders with once in a while, and that was the experience. We had another one this year. Family member of ours, a couple family members had a birthday party. So somebody hosted this birthday party, and there was about half the family probably showed up to it, which is great. I mean, once again, you know, going for walks and, you know, throwing stones in the brook and talking, you know, my son getting to talk to, you know, his uncles, aunts, and so on that he hasn't talked to in a long time. It's really great to see that, and it's just a reconnection and really a strengthening of it's like a reunion. A reunion is almost like it can be like a strengthening of relationships that were in place long before, but they were relationships on a different level, sometimes less mature and this sort of thing, right? I also had a reunion with a brother of mine fairly recently, a guy I spent many years shoveling shit with, literally. Him and I used to be back on the farm. Him and I were barn cleaning partners, essentially, where we had to clean out the gutter behind the cows every day, and we spent years and years, you know, working together like that as kids, right, as teenagers. But as adults, it's a little bit different, and reconnection, you know, you realize, you know, in a way how different we are, but yet still have a relationship, and it's good to keep relationships as cordial as possible, and I think that improves the quality of my life anyways. I don't know about you, but I'm assuming it would. And of course, last night's reunion, Coffee Chat reunion, there was a number of people, probably about 10 people who were, you know, fairly regular Coffee Chat people going back, you know, last year, and it really was great. I mean, it was the comments I got from the family members who came out, my wife and son, and those who attended were very positive. I mean, it was a great get together, and I feel, you know, my relationship with those is kind of rekindled in a way. It's refostered. It's reunited, you know. And taking the time to just visit people once in a while, you know, people we haven't visited in a while. If we're traveling somewhere, I was talking to a guy who came to Coffee Chat. He just happened to be in town, but he lives out near the West Coast now. And I was telling him that I might be through his town or through his city there in the next year or whatever, and he told me, you know, just look me up, you know, pop by when you're out this way. And I intend to, because it's just so, I don't know, there's something about relationships that's powerful, and it helps. I think because it gives us a greater sense of connection to life, connection to life. It's like we're experiencing more of life by having relationships, and especially when they're positive and wholesome, it really adds to the richness of life, and which is, to me, is quality, richness, right? So once again, reunions, I think they're important in any form, really, formal, informal, just popping by, sending an email once in a while, giving a phone call once in a while, saying hello, how's it going, how are the kids, having a meal together, that's wonderful, having a coffee together or a drink or something like that, or an exercise, go for a run, go for a walk together. All of these sorts of things help to reconnect, and on sometimes a deeper level with others. And then of course with ourselves, because in order for us to do that, we have to be, our faculties have to be working, right? To connect with others on a deeper level, we have to connect with ourselves on a deeper level. So that helps us in our self-knowledge as well. Just some thoughts. Nothing specific. Just want to share my impression of the importance and the power of reunions. Hope you enjoy yours. Hope you have many healthy and happy reunions that indeed help your relationships. We'll talk again soon, I hope. My name is Steve. Bye-bye for now.